better check out this recipe on my channel. Everything that you see here, all right, everybody, welcome to my channel. It's Gordon Turns. So in this video, we're going to be making some Bahn my buns. Now, what you saw me put in this bowl here was 3/4 cup of warm water, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1.5 teaspoons of yeast, and 1/8 teaspoon of ground vitamin C tablets. This is a vitamin C tablets. Now, this one has orange in it. I don't really mind. I'm going to see how good that tastes with the bread. But vitamin C in this bread helps to make the yeast fluff the bread up more. So we're going to see how this bread turn out. And this bread right here should have a orange taste because it has orange tablets in it. All right, so first, after we add all of those ingredients, you want to add 2 cups of flour. We're going to add 1 cup at a time. And then you're also going to need a teaspoon of salt. It's just that simple. All right, so we're going to put in our first cup of flour. And you're going to be using bread flour for this recipe. So go ahead and put in your first cup. All right, go ahead and blend that. All right, now I'm going to add my second cup of bread flour. Okay, and then you need a teaspoon of salt. Put it together. All right, y'all, as you can see, the dough here has pulled away from the sides. I'm going to pull it down some more here. And you see we got a rough dough. And I'm just going to start this to kneading. You want to knead for about 10 minutes by machine, about 15 minutes by hand. All right, the dough is done, so I'm going to spray my bowl here. And put my dough in my bowl. So I'm going to spray that surface, cover. And we're going to let this rise for about 1 to 2 hours or until doubled in size. All right, hello everybody, welcome to my channel. It's Gordon Turns. Today is Friday, and y'all know that I love to do these nice different recipes, like copycat recipes, just unique things on Friday. And today is not gonna be any different, y'all. So today we're gonna be making some chicken banh mi from scratch, chicken banh mi sandwiches. Okay, so in this video right here, what we're gonna be doing is quick pickling some vegetables. So as you saw me doing earlier in the video, I chopped some onions, I don't know how I got this little end piece here. Some onions, some radish, some carrots, and some cucumbers. And the cucumbers and carrots I sliced in like julienne sticks, okay? So I have some canning jars here. And I also have on my eye here, this is 1.5 cups of water. And to that, I am going to add 3/4 cup of rice wine vinegar. And I'll show you the bottle for that. That is right here. Okay, and then you're gonna need 1/2 cup of sugar. Go ahead and put that in. And you wanna bring this, get this up to temp. I don't even think it would hurt. Honestly, if it even boiled a little bit, I don't think it would hurt. And so while we have that in there, we're going to stuff our jars. So, like I said, I have cucumbers, radishes, and carrots, and a couple of onions. And I'm going to stuff my jars. So first I'm going to put in some onion in the bottom of each, just to give it a little bit of that onion is seasoning, that oniony taste. And then we're just going to start adding cucumbers. Just mix that up real good. And just put them in the jar. Put them in your jars. And I'm just going to stuff these as best as I can. And you can do it a little bit more orderly. I'm not doing it right now because I'm just trying to get these in the jar so we can get on to the next thing. Because I also today have to make some pate. So some chicken pate. It goes on the Bahn my sandwiches. And I didn't even know that. And I have had Bahn mi's a lot. And I did not know that chicken pate was one of the things that goes on there. So, all right. So I'm getting these stuffed. Just push it down. Push it down. And if I can't get all this in there, I'm just going to eat them because guess what? These are great for you. And I am making more than one jar. So, as you can see, I'm making 2. Okay. Now, I'm going to add about 4 teaspoons of salt here to my mixture. 2, 3, 4. Give it a quick spin. All right, now I'm going to add about 1/2 teaspoon of chili flake to each jar as well. Spicy chili crisp flakes. Give it a shake. Add a little bit of black pepper. All right. Now you want to fill your jars. It's that simple, y'all. It's that simple. And I know that I'm losing some, but we good. All right, y'all. Put on our tops here. A little shake. And here we go. These are our quick pickled veggies. So y'all gonna see these later when I'm putting together my sandwiches. But I'm gonna let this sit all day, and these should be perfect by the time it's time to eat. So that is really easy. Quick pickled carrots, cucumbers, and radishes. All right, y'all. So next, we already did our pickled veggies. I have those sitting and curing. I guess this is what we call them, or pickling. I think it's the same thing. Let me get a little sip of water. We just gonna move on to the next thing. And our next thing that we're gonna be making here today is something that I have never made before, and that is chicken pate. Chicken pate is gonna go on our Bahn my sandwiches. Okay, so Bahn my sandwiches are Vietnamese. And I've had them before, and they're really good. And we're going to make this one taste authentic. Okay, we're going to make homemade buns. We're going to make everything from scratch. And then for dessert today, I'm going to be making some mochi donuts. So they're gluten-free donuts, and they should be really good. They're made with rice flour. So that may be a trip you may have to make, is to go buy some rice flour. And it needs to be glutinous rice flour. But it's not gluten, but it's glutinous because it holds it together a little bit. Okay, so what we're going to be doing first is I have here chopped 1/2 of a large onion and about 4 cloves of garlic. I have my skillet heating here. You're gonna need about 6 tablespoons of butter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this recipe, let me get my paper here so I can let you guys know where I got this recipe from. Let's see here. This recipe is from Wholesome Yum. Wholesome Yum. Go check out her website. She got some nice recipes on there. This is one of them. All right, so we're gonna melt our butter first. It's just the little things, the things that matter to me. I've been listening to Toni Braxton again. I'm sorry. That song reminds me of Superwoman. If you ever listen to that song, oh baby, 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 I don't want you. Yeah, Toni Braxton is the. I love her. Okay, so I'm gonna add my garlic and onions. I want all of that. And then I opened up my liver, my chicken livers, and it made my stomach hurt. I just looked at it and was like, why? I'm gonna have to show y'all these in a second. I'm gonna go get them because they are in the sink draining because they were so wet. It's liver. Yeah. Oh, and I'm thinking about it. How they look when you get them. They look jiggly. They look so jiggly. And it puts my soul at ease. It's just, look at those. Oh gosh. Oh, okay. But this gonna be good though. You know, y'all gotta forgive me for I got a weak stomach. I really do. I have a weak stomach. I'm the type of person that if I eat something that is bad, and when I say bad, like if I have a Twinkie that's old, this is why I don't like Twinkies. I bought a Twinkie probably from the Globe or something, which I should know better than buying Twinkies from Globes and eat them like just like stuffing them like I'm just like these are good. But I bought one and it was so bad that it made me not like Twinkies. And also I found our Twinkies had banana and I could taste it, and so I was like, nope. So I don't do that. So usually my stomach is just not good. All right, so I drained these, cleaned them really well. You want to remove as much of the white stuff as you can. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be so good. And then I'm gonna get some of my mother in because she wants to try this. All right, so now I'm gonna add my livers here. Oh yeah. All right. Now, need about a teaspoon of salt. Go ahead and throw that in. About a teaspoon of ground thyme. About a teaspoon of black pepper. All right, now we're gonna give this a stir. And you also gonna need some heavy cream because you're gonna mix that in at the end once everything is cooked and we grind everything down. So this is gonna have to be ground. You're also gonna need a blender. All right, so we're gonna cook these chicken livers until they are completely done. All right, y'all, and then we're gonna move on to the next step. But yeah, this is gonna be a delicious meal. I think my husband is out of town today. He's in Tennessee, but he'll be back today. He'll be back today. He has a trainee today, so he'll get the stuff done faster, and he'll be back home. So he probably gonna get home till what, 5, maybe 5, 6. But by then I'll have all the food done and we'll be ready to eat. So I'm gonna cook these down and then I'll show you guys the next step, and that's coming up next. All right, so now my chicken livers have cooled. I'm gonna place them in my blender here. They cool slightly anyway, for the most part. And then I'm gonna use this container here to put it right back in. All right, so you got that in your blender. Now you wanna add a couple tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. All right. Put that top on there. And then we're gonna blend this up. All right, y'all, just got this off the blender. Let's see what it looked like. Oh no. Okay, they look like pate to me. That looks like pate to me. And it's so thick and it is a nice color. Not. Okay, so let's get this out of here. Put it back in our container. And you can see that this is totally a pate. I think it's gonna be good, y'all. I think it's gonna be good. It may not have started out with me thinking that, but I think it now. Okay, now let's get as much of this out of here as we can. This is some real thick. I mean, that's what pate is supposed to be. So you can put this on your sandwich that we're gonna make tonight, our banh mi, and then you can also eat this with crackers. So this ain't gonna go to waste. All right, so you want to smooth that out, and then we're gonna put the top on. So next we're gonna do the bread. So you gotta join me tomorrow, y'all. Y'all know my date night here. So I'm sorry I keep sniffing. I don't know what the hell this is that I got, or if it's just allergies or what, but I have been on one lately, sniffing and sneezing, not feeling good, but I still just been pushing on through, because you got to. All right, so let me tell y'all a little bit what we're gonna be making tomorrow. About what we're gonna be making tomorrow, not about what we're gonna be making tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow is date night, y'all. It's date night in Alabama. So we're gonna be doing some Alabama style smothered chicken, fried chicken. We're gonna smother it. My husband's gonna actually make an 8-piece. We bought a whole chicken. He's gonna cut it up and let y'all see how that's done. Okay, and then we're gonna have some steamed rice with that, some fried southern cabbage with some southern spoon bread, and some sweet potato hand pies with glaze and but pecan crunch for dessert, y'all. That's gonna be our date night in Alabama. They know how to eat there, I think anyway. All right, so I'm gonna get this in the refrigerator, and then I'll see y'all up next when we doing that bread. All right, now I'm gonna season my chicken. So I have 2 chicken breasts here. This is some Garden Fresh cilantro. Chop that up. This is probably about half a cup of cilantro. It smells so good when you start chopping it. Okay, you want to add that to your chicken. All right, you want to add about a half teaspoon of black pepper, half teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of garlic powder, if I can get this open again, 2 teaspoons of chili oil, tablespoon of soy sauce, all right, and then we have some Veggies seasoning. I think that's how you pronounce it. I just bought this yesterday, never used it before, but I'm gonna use it here. And you want to add about a tablespoon of this seasoning. So this is hard to come out good because the top broke off of it, and so if it fall over, it might not just waste all out. All right, then you want to give this a nice toss. And then this is going to marinate here until it is time to cook dinner, which is probably about 5 hours from now. So this will be marinating for at least 5 hours. All right, y'all. So next up, those banh mi buns. That one is going to be the challenge. Okay, the dough has risen. I'm going to keep this plastic wrap here because we're going to cover it. Okay, so I am so proud because I finally, y'all, let me move this over here. Here's the dough. It looks so good. Got a baguette pan. This is so cheap. Like, I could have just took some stuff and bent this. This was like $5 on Amazon, but it's going to do what it need to do. But yeah, I finally got a loaf baguette pan. So now my bread will be round on the bottom instead of flat like the pan. That is so cool. Okay, so I'm going to put that on my pan. I'm going to put that on a pan, and it fit perfectly on a pan. Now, I'm going to punch down this dough. Pull it out, and these are not, I think I'm gonna be able to get about 4 buns, and I'm gonna use these buns, the remainder of the buns, which there should be 2, to make, let me see here, barbecue bacon burgers on banh mi buns. That's coming up later in the week. So we're gonna use all this bread. Now we just need to cut this into 4 pieces because we just need 4 loaves. Get your balls formed. One. All right, next, I don't know if I said lightly flour your surface. Lightly flour your surface. You want to press it down because we just gonna roll these buns. Should be really easy. Stretch it out. This side, I put it down the wrong way. I'm gonna do about 7 inches. This is about 7. Stretch it out. Okay, now you just want to roll it tightly. You're gonna roll that tight. Pinch it closed. Make sure you get it pinched. All right, put this in my baguette pan, like so. I'm gonna do the next one. Roll. All right, here are the finished rolled buns. So now I'm just going to spray them just a little bit, just so they don't stick. And then I'm going to let them rise again until they're doubled in size. It should take about an hour to an hour and a half. All right, so I'm going to fill up my skillet here with some water. This is a cast iron skillet. And then you want to preheat your oven to 400 degrees. And you want to put in your water and let your oven steam up before we place our bread. These still have a little bit to go, but I want to get my oven nice and steamed before I put them in. So get your water, get it in the oven, get your oven steamy, and then once this bread is risen again for the second time, it's going to go in the oven. All right, so our bread has risen, and I'm going to slice the top. You want to just take it and go around like so. All right, and then you want to mist your bread with water. And my oven is heated. I'm going to put these in, and then I will see you guys when they come out. All right, y'all, the buns are out of the oven. My buns are out of the oven. I'm going to place them over on the side to cool, and then we're going to cook our chicken. Okay, so next I'm just going to roll some soft butter over the tops of my buns here. And it's going to help to keep them soft and also give them a nice buttery taste. All right, y'all, so we got the chicken marinated. My husband is going to take over because he's going to cook this chicken. These donuts don't taste like they are gluten-free. These donuts taste really good. Okay, these mochi donuts. Oh my gosh, try this recipe. I'm gonna put the, how you say that? Mochi?
Mochi.
Mochi. I call it mochi.
Oh. What is it? So
it is rice.
No, I know that. I'm saying, is it mochi or mochi?
Mochi.
It's mochi?
Mm-hmm. Oh, good. This is strawberry and chocolate. So my husband's about to do this chicken. I'm finna step out the way.
Get back, man. It's hot. There's some big chicken breast. We could have had one of these and would have been enough. Well, we can make chicken salad off the rest of it. All right. Yes, Asian chicken salad. That's what we're gonna do with this big one, and this will be enough protein for the meal tonight. So yeah, we're gonna make some chicken salad with this one. It's gonna be a nice Asian salad. So yeah, these gonna take a little while since they so thick, but I'm gonna probably cover this with some foil and let it steam cook. But I want to char it first.
And then I'm gonna put this pate over here so it can get warm and spreadable. I'm sure it's spreadable already, but I want it to warm and be nice for the sandwich. Okay.
All right. So when this chicken's done, we'll let you know. Okay, so the chicken reached an internal temperature of 190 degrees, which is, you know, safe from salmonella. So I'm gonna slice this on a bias, which is just on a slant. And it looks not only done, but tender and juicy. It looks like. I see juice oozing out of it. I mean, I guess that means it's tender and juicy. And it's cutting pretty easy. And, you know, let me see. Huh? Oh, I'm saying it looked tender and juicy. I see juice oozing out of it. So, I mean, I think that means it's tender and juicy. And it's cutting easy, so it's tender. I think it's tender. It looked tender.
It does. So I just ate a piece of that donut. Them donuts are good. And they gluten free and make you feel like.
That's that Asian marinated succulent chicken. Let me try this.
We just came back from walking.
Oh wow. Oh.
I'm eating I'm eating some more of that on there. Cut more of this.
Nope, it's going on the sandwich.
Okay. All right.
It's all gonna be gone.
I came to the gym with my husband today. This is my partner here today.
Yes, get ahead, move a little bit side, swing a little bit straight side.
All right, y'all. So I'm over here eating this chicken because it's just that good. That's some good chicken. You got to check out this recipe on my channel. Everything that you see here, usually I post on my YouTube channel as a Gordon Turns. It's got the same name. So we finna make these sandwiches here. So I'm gonna cut open my bread. Oh yeah, it feels nice and chewy. Like it's gonna be nice and chewy. Oh, yes. Okay. So we cutting these open. And this was a small batch recipe for the buns, so I was able to get 4 small buns. That's all we need. Okay, so we got this cut open. All right, next, I'm gonna take some of my chicken pate, homemade chicken pate. Get some of that going here. It's been in the refrigerator, so it's really set. And you wanna smear some of that on your bread. I tasted this earlier. It tastes like brown swagger. Swagger, is that what you said?
Brown swagger.
Brown swagger? I don't know how you say that. But a little bit of mayo. All right, you want to add some of your chopped sliced chicken here. This is cilantro. Some chicken slices. Some of this good chicken. Okay, and then we got our pickled cucumbers, carrots, and radishes. I just need something to get this out here. Put some of that on there. Got some radish and some cucumber. And then we're gonna add some nice fresh cilantro. Let me grab a plate here. I should have picked this before I did the video, huh?
No, it's fresh.
All right, and we have our nice banh mi sandwich here, homemade, with the homemade bun, pickled carrots, radishes, and cucumbers, and homemade chicken pate. What we gonna have with this? Just a little really quick cucumber salad, like some cucumbers and
fresh vegetables.
And some fresh vegetables.
You got orange slices.
Yes.
You can make some orange slices.
I think we're gonna have some oranges with this because I need something that's gonna be mellow. But this is what we are having for dinner tonight. And then for dessert, can you show them the mochi donuts? Those donuts are so good. I have been snacking on them, and it ain't right. It ain't right for me to snack on these. But they look like real cake donuts, y'all. These are really good, for real. Okay. So try these recipes, and I will see you guys tomorrow for date night in Alabama. All right? We're going to be making some homemade smothered fried chicken. Like, share, and subscribe. All right, now, let's ice our donuts. So you can either dip them. Let me see if I can dip this. Or do we want to do half and half with the big ones? Because these are the ones that we're going to have today. So I'm going to do half and half. So I'm going to go ahead and put on some of my strawberry. Yeah. Let me just make this whole one here strawberry. Oh, this is one that was still hot. Now let's go for some of this chocolate.